Just dig a hole in the ground, climb right on down, place some boards on top of you and sprinkle dirt around. You won't have to be dead if you only plan ahead. You'll be glad you kept the shovel on hand.
Hello and welcome back to You Don't Have to Be Dead with s3e16. I am back because I'm ready to do some cool stuff. And I want to share it with you because that's sort of how I do things. I don't want to go off and do all the fun stuff without you being able to watch. I have been very busy making all kinds of stuff, including airlock pieces. So let's just grab these and let's see if I can remember how to do this. Now I did my airlocks in, whoa, don't fall down there. Okay, I did my airlocks in creative mode to test out my design, and when I was satisfied with it, whoa, the jumping, man, I just can't get used to the jumping. When I was satisfied with the airlock and how it seemed to be working, I figured I would come in here and do some actual testing. So that's where we're at. I'm going to put some half steps there at some point, but I don't think I have any on me. Not none there. Oh, I've got stone bricks. I could make some out of stone bricks. 1, 2, 3. Do that. Airlock frame. Let's just get back inside. I kind of want to be inside if I'm going to make a crafting table and then break a crafting table, because otherwise it will fly all over the place. So yeah, I've been back to the surface because I'm at a point where really a lot of the stuff I want to do I kind of have to do on the surface, which is a pain, but it's not a huge problem. It just means a little extra off-camera rocket flights, but it's all worth it to spare you guys from having to watch boring stuff. Come back here. Come back here. Okay. So this is the first one, and it will open on a redstone signal, and everything else will be off. And the second one will be up here, and I think it will be there. And let me get everything else in place. I'm going to actually walk around up here. 2, there we go. And 1, 2, and there we go. And now we're going to go like this. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to create a Launchpad room that is entirely enclosed in the airlock. So basically I'll be able to go in and it will be within the oxygen seal of the spaceship, and then when I'm ready to launch I can simply flip the switch, it will change the seal, and then that will be open and this will be closed. So I've got to take that one up there and do this, make it inverted, and oh, hey, look at that, it's like a miracle. I didn't think it would work without the everything else in place, but that's cool. No complaints here. And we're gonna look down in case I forget and screw up and throw my backpack. I don't want to throw my backpack up here. That would be tragic. All right. Hey, look at that. So we've got lots of that and lots of glass, and I'm gonna I don't know yet. I'm gonna do something. I'm going to make, and I know that supposedly you don't have to do the corner pieces, but I did anyways because I think I read that there were places where it was that like sometimes it was problematic, and I figured, well, you might as well just make the whole frame and all that. Okay, so that's good. I'm just going to enclose those with glass, and then we will have, and yeah, I know I'm using, oh, no, yeah, I'm using blocks. You know, maybe I should, I don't care. Not gonna worry about it. I got lots of glass intentionally so I could use it. So let's say that we use this glass so that it can withstand the thrusting of the rocket, because the rocket is full of thrusting, and that almost sounds dirty. So I'm going to stop right there. Yeah, so we've got our rocket ship that's going to go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now the reason I'm having the hole up there so big is that when I tested in creative, the rocket came down, everything was fine, but my parachest, the little chest that comes down with like your rocket in it, was like up on the top of the building, because it was trying to go here, and I made the airlock one smaller, so the hole was 3 by 3, and so on the top of the airlock frame was the parachest, and that's not good. So let's just plop that down there, and look at that, it fits perfectly. Now I just need to, I hope I must have stuff to, I might not have any cobble. That'd be sad, actually. I won't say funny, it would be sad if I didn't have it up here, but let's just take a look at all of our chests and all of our stuff, and see if we have anything at all. That's stone, but I don't think that stone will become cobblestone if I mine it. Yep. Alright, so I can't make cobblestone. And what I'm getting at, by the way, is I kind of need levers. Well, I want levers. And I'm not finding any lever stuff. Anything I could... Nope, there you go. I knew I was going to do that. Yeah, this is annoying. This is annoying. Let's poo. Alright, that's fine. So, do I have any redstone at all? Oh, I do have redstone, because I'm blind, apparently. And I'm going to grab some jungle wood. And there we go. You know, I really want to make levers. Alright. So what I'll do is I'll put a lever right there, and I'll put a lever right, oh, not there. There we go. There we go. So I'll put a lever right there, and I'll put a lever right there, and it will work like a charm. Only I don't have levers, so I've got to go get me some levers. Well, I don't have a seal right now. So what I'm going to do is try adding a redstone signal like this, and we'll see what happens. Hey, look at that! I'm on the wrong side. Alright. But that's cool. Okay, so we can go right there. Boom. And when the lever activates that block, it will open up the seal up here and close the seal there. And that's dandy. So excellent. We've got our airlock in place, except for the fact that it's got an issue, but I can get a lever. That's not a problem. I won't cheat, though. I'll be good. I'm not going to cheat and get one, even though I really want to. I really want to cheat. I really want to cheat. I want to cheat so badly I can taste the lever. No, I can't taste the lever. But that's okay. I'm also talking too quietly, so I'll stop doing that. I'll start being my usual loud self. Yeah, so this is it. This is our airlock room for our spaceship. And excellent. We've got that. So I'm going to fly back home and get a piece of cobblestone. Because I'm a big dope. That's okay, though. You guys are used to it, right? It's not that I'm a dope, it's just that, you know, with so many backpacks, you can only have so much stuff. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I'm going to go get a lever, I'll be right back, and then I will start telling you the exciting story of what I will be doing to get oxygen in here, because I don't actually have oxygen here yet. It's all sealed off. Did I even show you? Maybe I didn't show you. But yeah, it's all sealed off. It's looking great. Well, it's not looking great, but it's looking like a ship, sort of. I'm sorry, Dan. I'm not gonna fall off. I know you said you wanted to see what would happen if I fell, but I'm not gonna fall. Oh, I'm tempted. No, I'm not gonna fall. But someday I will. Someday I will fall, and you will see, and you will laugh, and I will probably not die. But you never know. Maybe I will. But not today. Today I am actually going to be good and go into my spaceship and blast off. And in a few minutes I'll be back with some levers. All right, I'm happy to tell you that we are going back to the USS Poncho. I've got 2 levers, and the Poncho is the name. Thank you very much for suggesting it. I'm sorry to say I had some technical difficulties that resulted in some really big problems, but unfortunately, well, fortunately I had video and I was able to reproduce some of, well, I think what I had. Oh, I hate this. Let me get out and go back in. It's something that Galacticraft seems to do a lot. It'll sort of have you bouncing around until you go out and in again, and then you're fine. Very strange. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so I had some issues, but they're resolved now, thank goodness. And let's take a look at how this works. So this is how it works. We go like that, and that shuts it, and that's open, and that will leave a smaller space to fill with oxygen. And now if we're in here and we want to launch, we might as well pull out our stuff, and we can plop that down, and then when we're ready to launch, boom, we can launch with no problem. So this is it. This was the big to-do today. And next up, I think I need to make a solution for oxygen because I'm slowly suffocating. Well, I've got air tanks, but that's not really what I want to have to do. I don't want to be on air tanks all the time. I don't know how it's going to deal with this weird shape, how it'll like calculate the blocks. I don't know if it's used to having loops in the configuration of the ship, but we'll see. We'll try it out and see if it can calculate it all, and if it can't, then, well, we'll have to deal with that, I guess. I'm thinking I'm going to put my oxygen source off the back of the ship over here. Off this way, and simply bring in oxygen pipes back into here and send power from here out to there. And probably have 2 bays, one on either side, with crops and with leaf blocks. And we'll see how that does. So that's the theory. We're going to have the ship sort of trailing a big thing in green that'll help provide oxygen, because there's no other way really. And yeah, so it was a little more difficult evening than I hoped for. Whoa. There we go. A little more difficult evening than I hoped for, but I'm glad to show you what I've got so far, and I hope you like the airlock room. I'm pretty pleased with it. I think it's very clever. And next time, later this week, if not next weekend, we will hopefully have something resembling a oxygen source on the back of this ship. And then we might even be able to try getting the seal going, which would be awesome, because a seal would mean we could not walk around with a tank on, which would be great. Oxygen tanks, that is. Anyways, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
So many rumors, sometimes you get confused. But I read it in Time magazine, and I heard it on the news.